What's good, people? This your boy Sammi. Welcome to Real Talk, episode 3. But anyways, we're gonna have this on YouTube instead of the Facebook account so I can get more views off of this shit. But gotta shout out to that Goonta, you know what I mean? I know it's all backwards and shit, or maybe you can read it straight, I don't know. But it says Goonta motherfucker across the shirt. And it also has the Goon thing right there. About to get more shirts in the stores, you feel me? Gotta get them deals, gotta make that money. But anyways, I had no questions on the last one either, except for one. My cousin was trying to be funny and everything, saying that I was wearing capes and shit for like about 6 years. But I was a kid back then, you know what I mean? Everybody had their thing when they were kids. They were riding the Tonka toys or had like trucks or anything, you know, watch cartoons. Everybody did that shit as kids. But now I'm a lyrical machine. Now I'm a rapping master because I grew up with that shit since I was like really young. Listening to MC Hammer, listening to Curtis Blow, listening to fucking Eminem, Tupac, Tech Nine, everybody, you know what I mean? That's how I just finally developed it, and I figured out that I was good myself, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays everybody can rap, but not a lot of people that are MC, you feel me, that can tell about themselves and all the struggles and all the come-ups that they went through. But I was thinking about more questions like, how can I point it out? Like about the rap scene in Utah, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really enough going on in the rap scene in Utah. It's not just because we small, it's just because everybody's not investing into the artists. Like the fans, the people, there are some, but not really, you know? You know how many people are in Ogden by themselves? 83,000 motherfuckers, you know what I mean? And they'd rather go see someone that's out of town instead of someone that's repping their own state. You know, like, that shit's, I don't know, that shit is sad, you know what I mean? Like, the only love that really Utah artists get out here is from other artists because they experience the same thing, but they can't be bumping everybody else's shit because they're focused on their shit. So I feel the love on that, you know what I mean? I give love, I get love back and everything, especially from the artists. But I think more venue owners, more DJs, more people, you know what I'm saying, that just listen to music need to start supporting their fucking artists. You know what I mean? Like the real dope artists, not the ones that are like signed under U92 or fucking just got their way into U92 because, you know, they're sly motherfuckers and they get their way in, you know what I'm saying? They got infiltration on the inside of that shit. Instead of like working hard, like I see people that like get on their grind, like Trey Deuce Entertainment, they got on their grind. Fucking DF Click, they got on their grind. Honey, she got on her grind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put seriousness into it. And plus, like, when we get out of state and when we perform and when other people perform, it's a different experience. Don't get me wrong, we get like a little bit more love than our own city. That's where we need to stop it. We need to get more people involved, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in Utah, be involved with your motherfucking artist. As long as he's repping that shit where you live at, you should support the fuck out of him, you know what I mean? He's gotta have good skill though, you know what I mean? He can't be like rapping one word at a time like cat, hat, bat, mat. You know what I'm saying? He's gotta be like, you know, he gotta be something worth it. That's why I was listening into the art of rap. I was watching that shit around last night, and that shit blew my mind, you know what I mean? And everybody follow those dudes. I know that they're dope and everything, but they had as much skills as like either me or anybody in Ogden or anybody in Salt Lake, but they weren't really getting that. You know, we don't get that type of exposure as anybody else does, you know what I'm saying? You don't see a Utah artist in fucking BET, MTV, VH1, Vivo. You don't see that shit. You know what I mean? That's why we need to get our own artists. We need to get our own people supporting our shit, you know what I mean? By the thousands, by the tens of thousands, not just by the hundreds or tens, you feel me? And I feel the love for the people that do share my music, because I know that I work hard on that shit, you know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all fans, you know what I mean? It's been real. I'm gonna get that new fucking shit coming in, you know what I mean? I know you heard Party Animals. I know you heard Party in Here. I know you heard that one with me and J Diggs on it, you feel me? We fucking getting this shit, baby. It's gonna be Goonta. That's what the EP is gonna be called. It's gonna be called Goonta EP around this summer, you know what I mean? It's gonna have the fellow goons like Rusta Sav, it's gonna have Jamie Drove, it's gonna have Goof, it's gonna have Brazy, and it's gonna have extra artists, you know, Taiwan Makaido, LBD, Daddy O, fucking Sean, no, what's his name? Fucking Young C, fucking everybody, and also J Diggs. It's also gonna have that shit. But we need to start supporting our own artists as well. That's what I feel like. That's my fucking rant. And what else? Oh, also to the other artists, you know what I'm saying? I know you're trying to make it big, but it doesn't take like fucking a year or two to do it, you know what I mean? I see everybody that's trying to like get it like hella fast and trying to get in it. That's why they get into record labels and then they get fucked over in the end instead of being independent and making their own cheese, you know what I'm saying? Especially with their boys, you feel me? They just want to like get in there and just trying to make a million. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, I've been doing this shit for like 5 years and I probably got 10 more years to go. That's exactly how an independent artist does it. You know, you got to have your own equipment, you got to have your own shirts, you got to have your own CDs, you got to have distribution companies lined up with you. You know what I mean? Make a deal with them and everything. You got to talk that business talk. You got to get out there, get out with people instead of just, you know, selling to one crowd and everything. And then you got to wait for your album to drop instead of how you want to drop it. So that's the game that I'm just saying. You know, ask your questions. Ask any kind of questions, you know what I'm saying, about the rap game, about the Utah rap game, about anything that you want. That's why I'm here. This is your boy, Sammi. So just holla at your boy, you know what I mean? This is real talk. It's been real, motherfuckers. Shit. But anyways, holla at your boy and everything. Shouts out to Goonta. Shouts out to Ogden, that Hogtown, you know. Shouts out to Salt Lake, West Valley, fucking Clearfield, Roy, Layton, Farmington, Bountiful, fucking St. George, Huntsville, I don't know, there's so many cities. That's what I'm saying. We got so many people in here. We just need to start sharing the love, especially to artists that need to get on their grind. Well, especially to artists that are on their grind, on their independent grind, you feel me? Like Tech 9. But anyways, we gotta cut it real short. Just ask more questions about it, what you feel, you know what I mean? That was a question to myself that I had to answer to myself. So this is Real Talk. It's been real. Sammi, we out.